Start with Jake and then go to Jimmy.
Byron, it seems like you've been more and more just a consistent presence in the backfield. You've gotten more pressures in the last couple of weeks. What's it been like to kind of see your progression and get more comfortable in this defense?
It felt really great to be back and stuff like that. I feel really comfortable right now. I feel like I'm back on my, back in camp, back on camp level. So yeah, it feel great.
Two-part. One, how challenging was it to chase around Matt Corral? And then how challenging will it be going against Alabama's Bryce Young, who's also pretty mobile?
It was pretty challenging. He's really a running quarterback. He could do both. So, we were expecting him to pass more, but, when he got open seam, he ran it a little bit. Bryce Young is a little different. He more of a pocket passer. So, we looking for the run, but most times he just stay in pocket.
Yeah, studying film, what have you seen from this offensive line you're about to go up against, the tackles and some of the opportunities there for you?
It's a really pretty good offensive line. I see a lot of opportunities for me to rush the quarterback, but it's going to be a bigger challenge this week with the tackles.
Byron, you talked about being in sort of camp mode or being back to your camp level. What do you see as the reason for that, and maybe what's the next step that you want to take as a player?
No, I feel like I just settled in. Starting off, had 2 games off. I felt like I, kind of had me rested a little bit. But now, since I already got a few games under my belt, I feel like I'm back on that level at camp. With the speed and everything. I feel like I adjust to the defense way better now.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. How long did it feel like it took you to get back into the groove? Was it a first game or two that you didn't feel right, or how long did it take?
It was probably the first 2 games. After that, I felt like I got back to myself after Mizzou game. Well, during Mizzou game, I say that's when I started kind of turning up a little bit.
Theo Jackson said he played 101 snaps. How many snaps did you play?
57.
How did you feel after that?
I felt great. I felt better than I expected. I was kind of used to the up-tempo team, so that wasn't really a big issue, but I felt great.
You feel like practicing against up-tempo helped you in that regard?
Yeah, definitely. I already knew what to expect, so it wasn't really a big deal about that.
What have you seen from Omari Thomas lately? It looked like he had a pretty good game Saturday night.
Yeah, I've seen he really elevated his game. I see, really hard to stop him, getting through the guards and stuff like that, getting vertical and everything like that. He really showed up a lot big against Ole Miss.
Byron, I think a lot of people, when they think about the Alabama game coming up, they'll think about it as a challenge. But do you see it more as an opportunity for this program? I mean, y'all have been close in games like this. I mean, is this an opportunity for y'all?
Definitely. I feel like it's an opportunity for us to show what we been working on and stuff like that. We work hard every day, so it's gonna be a pretty good challenge and opportunity for us to show the world what we got.
Eric and Ben.
You guys as a defense have been really good against running backs this year. You got a good one coming up on Saturday. What have you seen from him in film? What makes him so good this year?
He's really he's a power back and a speed back, so he run hard, and usually you don't just tackle him on the first tackle. You really got to wrap him up and tackle him. So he's versus the other backs we went against, he's really bigger, stronger, and faster.
Byron, Saturday was your first true Neyland experience. Just what'd you think of it, and did it live up to the hype?
Oh, definitely it did. It was a great experience. I never seen it like that before. I seen videos and stuff like that, but I never seen a night game and stuff like that. How the crowd was, the energy was there. I loved it.
Brian, I think you in your 5 games have started to add tackles for loss, hurries. Did you kind of view yourself as a guy that could impact the game that way, and how much pride do you take in being a guy that can disrupt the other team?
I did view myself as that way. Honestly, a guy that could rush the passer, that sort of way. But tackle for a loss, like I told you earlier, I had to practice on my the run. I'm really chasing the quarterback and stuff like that. But I was practicing hard on the run, and I got way better at that. So I view myself as a guy that could do both.
Anything else for BY? Vince?
In addition to your tackles for loss, you guys are second in the nation in tackles for loss. What do you attribute that to?
Just every day. Coach Garner just working us every day. Like every day he, have us on heels, no days off, working, every day. That I knew it was, was going to pay off in the long run, so now it's just paying off and we just cashing in.
Byron, even for you and the rest of the newcomers, your first career road game at Tennessee came in the Swamp. So, I mean, as tough as it is to play at Bryant-Denny, especially at night, do you feel like going down to Florida and having that be the first game kind of helps a little bit so nothing will really shock you Saturday?
Yeah, it did help a little bit. Going to Florida and stuff like that's a tough team. So like the crowd was there and everything. So like that did help.
Byron, you mentioned that kind of that switch in your mind flipped during the Mizzou game whenever you started to feel it a little more. Can you go back to the specific play or kind of what went through your mind?
Well, it was really just Coach Garner. He was just telling me I got to go. Like he was, he talked to me. He said, I know you had some time off. You had to wait, but now we need you to pick it up and go. You know what I'm saying? So he told me that. He talked to me, and since then I just started thinking, saying, you're right. So I just started taking play by play and trying my best. Do the best I could do for the team.
Thanks, BY.